So today we're going to look at drawing with pastels, chalk pastels, and this is for the folio page 9. So here's our heading, experimenting with pastels. So I've got some examples. These are the pastels, chalk pastels, and they're made from chalk. So one of the first types of media created in the world was charcoal. And does anyone know where charcoal comes from?
Yeah.
Where?
Isn't it burnt wood?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So all those cave paintings they were the first types of art material. So this is chalk and it's colourful. So one thing I want to say to you is don't use opposite colours on the colour wheel. It's a bit like watercolour. You need to use harmonious ones that are friends on the colour wheel next to each other so that they blend nicely. So I've got some examples of some previously done on obviously the still life. Remember the still life? And here's a big example of a big pastel drawing that I've done of what is it? It's a iris. So it would have been taken from a photograph like this, and I've drawn it. So even though they're opposite, these ones are opposite, I've been really careful not to blend the purple and the green, because that would have made the colour go really horrible. So, but it looks really good as a background, doesn't it? So we're going to start doing it. Here's some other examples. So I'm going to choose an apple, pear. Can you pass me a pear, Katie? So here's my pear. I'm going to draw. Oh, and this is the artist that I look at a lot, and her name's Georgia O'Keeffe, and she was born in America. She's an American modern artist, and even though she hasn't used pastels, she does it in this style that I've used. So we're going to draw, just start experimenting. I've got some different colour paper, because it looks really good on different colour paper. So let's use, I want you to blend, you just draw like this. And we'll blend, what's a similar colour I can blend with this pink, people?
Orange.
Thank you. I'm going to go into it. And I'm going to get my finger, and you're going to go light to dark, because once you get the dark into the light, it changes it. There you get a really nice blend. And so I want you to do a few of these on different types of colours. So that obviously is on brown. So now I'm going to do my pear. So when you draw it, I need you to choose the colours. So its colours are, we've got yellow. Well, that's a fairly contaminated yellow. You can see I've got orange on it, and because we don't quite want orange on there, I'm going to get this new pack. So we can draw with the lighter colour. So I'm going to choose the light green, and obviously these two colours will make that colour because it's not as dark as that green, is it? So I'm going to draw with the yellow, and then I'm going to get a bit of white, and there's a little bit of orange we'll do later, even though that's opposite, we'll do it on top later. So making sure it does get a bit dirty, that's why I use those wipes. Are there any wipes over there, honey? It's good to use baby wipes to clean your fingers. Yeah, because if you get a contaminated finger, you need to wipe it. So, and you can see, right, I'm going to draw with the yellow. So you draw with one of the lighter colours or the medium tone. But at the moment, if I look at those three colours, well, this will be the lighter colour. So I'm going to draw my shape, my basic shape. And we're not talking because I'm doing a demonstration which is being filmed. So now I'm going to colour with my green. So you colour in, and then I'm going to bring in some, I might get my finger and do this. Then I'm going to bring in, see how that's not quite the right colour? So we need to bring in the yellow to make that colour. Trying to stay inside that shape. And as I said, it gets messy, so blow it away. I'm not going to use that finger. I'll use that finger for the bottom. And don't forget, don't worry about the edges because we can rub it out with an eraser, which I thought I had right here. Someone find me an eraser. Quickly, can someone find an eraser? Thank you. Now, I'm going to get in... Is there an eraser there, honey? Thank you, you're awesome. Can you take the plastic off for me? Thanks. So this is a pretty... Do you reckon this is matching the colour? Getting there. But it's a bit brighter than normal. So don't use that finger because that's got yellow on it, or the red. We're going to get a different finger because green and yellow contaminates it. That's looking better. Now I'm going to get the white because can you see the highlights in here? I'm going to put in those highlights like we did with the... And I want to get in some of that orange once I've got my... Is my shape right? Quick. Just get the scissors and I'll cut it up.
Or isn't there an
Is there an eraser? Thank you, Will. You're amazing. Get the red love heart out where we know. Thank you. Erasers live. So you can finish off your picture with an eraser. You can draw with your eraser too. But see how we've got the light, the medium, and the dark. Now I'm going to put in. Maybe some dark bits, and I want to put in the orange, even though it doesn't, we're not going to blend it. It's just going to be on top. Can you see where the orange is? I'm looking at that now, I think it needs to be a little bit darker. And then we've got our pear. So on your page, you're going to have experiments with one object and all the different colours.